Hi everyone, this is Lori from happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and thank you so much for being with me again this week. I have a very fun little Christmas treat project, and it's so easy to put together, and it really makes a beautiful presentation. And I think you'll be surprised at what I used for the container. So stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how I made it. And before we move on, I did want to tell you that I'm going to try my best after Thanksgiving to post 2 videos a week. One on Friday and one on any day of the week. So I'm going to make that my goal. So with that said, we'll move on and I'll show you exactly how I put this beautiful little Christmas treat holder together. Okay, so I wanted to show you these little cases that I purchased from Temu, the website, and they came in packages of 3 that were individually wrapped, like this one is, right here, okay? And they are nice and sturdy. Now, these were the small cases I bought, and I got 3 of these for $2.48. And I will put the link to this on my blog at happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com. But I also wanted to let you know that, like I said, you get 3 pieces for $2.48. And they measure 5.79 inches by 3.03 inches. And they give you your choice of the small case or the large case. It's the small case, okay? You can also go on to that website and type in these keywords right here. And this should pop up for you right away, okay? So, the thing that I found out about these is that they hold these little candy bars perfectly. This is a Hershey's milk chocolate with almonds. You can buy these in packages of 12 at Walmart in the candy section. And I think it's something like $2.37. All right. And each case fits 5 of these perfectly. Now you can also go to Dollar Tree and get the little packages of 5 of these for $1.25, but you end up getting 2 more in the Walmart packages and for a little less money. And as you can see, I'm just bending the ends back like this. I'm going to show you how nicely these fit. I swear it seems like they made it for these cases, and they're popping out a little bit because of the ends that I folded underneath, but we'll tape those down and everything. But look how nice these fit. And it also fits the Nestle Crunch, and I got these at Walmart as well. And the Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Anything that's this size candy bar and that's flat, it's going to fit, okay? Oh, and the little Mr. Goodbar candy bars fit as well, okay? So I just wanted to show you this first, and then I'm going to set this aside because we're going to do things in order. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to decide, decide what color scrapbook paper you want to coordinate with your decorations. Now, I purchased this scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. I wanted something that was very soft, very muted, because I didn't want it to overpower the decorations that I'm putting on top. So I got this light blue with the white snowflakes, and it's very subtle, okay? So the next thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to cut from your scrap of paper one piece of 5 5/8 inch by 2 7/8 inch paper, and then you're going to need to cut one piece of 8 1/4 by 2 inch paper. Then you're going to need to cut 5 2 3/4 inch by 2 1/2 inch paper. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this like this, and you can pause this video and write this down. Okay, all right. So now, after doing all that, we're going to need to take our 5 pieces of scrapbook paper that we cut and wrap the little bars. Now I'm just using plain old invisible Scotch tape, okay? And I'll get that right here. And I won't make you sit there and watch me wrap all of them, but just kind of wanted to show you what I did. Okay, the first thing I need to do is I need to fold these back, okay, the ends. That's important. So I'm going to get a couple of tiny pieces of tape here. And I'm just going to fold this back. And then this right here. Okay, so now that you have it like this, you can take your paper and wrap this right on around, and it should wrap perfectly. And then we're just going to put a long piece of invisible tape there, okay? Okay, I'm going to try to make it nice and even. Okay, so I'm going to do a total of 5 of these off camera, and then we'll be back, okay? Okay, so we finished wrapping our little candy bars. So in order to prevent these from shifting around, I'm going to take a few little paper shreds, not a lot of them, just a few, to kind of stabilize the candy bars. And I think that should be enough, okay? And I'm just going to start by putting this very close to the top. And you want these close, very close to each other, okay? And then that last little one should fit. Make sure they're close to each other. Okay, now I'm going to get this little piece out. And then I'm going to close this like that. See? And then it holds. You can stand it upright and it will hold, and the candy bars will not flop around. And then we have the shreds on the back. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do, hold on for a moment, please. Okay. So now we're going to take the piece that we cut for the top, and before I put this on, I'm going to take this little corner rounder, and it's just kind of like a corner nipper. It makes very small corners right here. And I bought this from Temu. Oh no, I didn't buy it. I think they sent this to me. I think this is something I tried out. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but I know I got it from Temu. I just want to make sure it's nice and even all the way around. Okay, so it gives it just a little bit of a corner here, okay? So we are going to put this right on top, okay? Now you can use your double-sided Scotch tape to do this, or you can use the scrapbooking tape from the Crafter Square Dollar Tree. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to place this here. Doesn't need a ton, just I'm going to put it in 3 different places here, just to hold it onto the top. Okay. And this does stick very well. Peel these pieces off here. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover this on the top before I actually press down. I want to make sure that I have it just like I want it. Yeah, I think this looks good. So now I'm going to press down. Okay, and see, it fits beautifully. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is take this long piece that we cut, and we're going to wrap this around here and tape it, okay, with the Dollar Tree tape or the Scotch double-sided tape. All right. And just going to put this at the end here and tear this off and put this in the middle. Okay, and then we have a little belly band that you can slide on and off. Alright, just kind of keeps everything together. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 3 elements that I used, and honestly I think it is best if you use 3 elements on the top of this. Excuse me. So the first element that I chose to use were snowflakes. And my sweet friend Jill from over at Creating with Love Crafting used a couple of snowflake dies and punched out a whole bunch of snowflakes for me. So we're going to use these and we're going to decorate them too. And I'll show you how pretty they turn out. So she used this die. I'm not sure where she got the die from. Jill, if you could leave a comment below in the comment box and let me know where you found this particular die, I'd appreciate it. And I'll also put a link to Jill's channel below in the description box. Okay. So I'm using 2 of these because I want to do this. I want to make sure that to offset it a little bit, and we're going to have one in between each one of these, okay? One of the little stems in between each one. Sorry, I didn't explain that very well. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Fabri-Tac glue right here in the middle to do that. Okay, so by the miracle of YouTube, I have one here that's dried already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little rhinestones that I found at Hobby Lobby, okay, and I always get these on sale. I didn't pay $3.99 for them. I always wait till All Paper Studio items are on sale for 40% or 50% off, okay? And let's see, these, does it say, oh, 8mm, that's what it says, they're 8mm. Okay, so this is the way they look, they're very pretty. Now, you might be thinking, how in the world are you going to use a sticky rhinestone to place on each one of these little circles if it's still sticky back here through the circle? Well, I'll show you a little trick that I learned, and honestly, I can't remember where I learned this, but I thought it was really an awesome trick, and I'll show you in just a moment after I put all these little rhinestones on, okay? And this little trick has really helped me. Okay. And like I said, these are 8mm. So, and these turn out so pretty. And of course you can always buy your snowflakes if you want, if you don't want to make them, or you can choose to use something else as well. But choose your 3 elements. I think that would work very well on top of this box. And this would make such a lovely and thoughtful little gift. Okay. I think these might sell very well at craft fairs too. I'm thinking they will. I know the little Hershey nugget holders seem to be a big hit at the craft fairs. The little packaged candy treats. Chocolate's always a favorite too, huh? Okay. Alright, so thank you for your patience with this. Alright, so what we have is very pretty, but we are going to take I'm taking some cornstarch. I'm taking this little tiny makeup brush. I like to use the brushes from the makeup section at Dollar Tree because they're inexpensive. Okay, so I shook most of it off the brush, right? So you're just going to go in and do this. See? And then look, no stickiness whatsoever, and that cornstarch stays there forever too. And you're just going to go around and do this. Blow it off if you need to. And people are not going to get cornstarch on their hands, so don't worry about that. You won't even notice it once this is completely finished. It blows away very easily. And you don't need a lot, that's for sure. That should do it. So let me close this up. Ready? See? No more sticky. Okay. So now in the center, we're going to put something really pretty. Little acrylic, little embellishment there. And just going to use my Fabri-Tac. Okay, we'll put this right in the middle. going to allow that to dry, so I'm going to set this aside. Shouldn't take long enough to dry. I mean, it shouldn't take long to dry. Okay, I want to make sure it dries flat too, because I don't want that tilted. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside. Okay, and we'll be back. Okay, so we have our beautiful little snowflake. I don't know if you can see just how pretty and shiny this silver is. Sometimes the camera just doesn't pick up on it. I don't know why. So I'm just going to set this aside up here for now. And then you're going to need to pick your second element. And for my second element, I chose one of these silver bows. And I bought this at Hobby Lobby. It's His and Hers, Studio His and Hers. That's the wedding section. And about twice a month, they have about 40% off everything in the wedding section, okay? So I didn't pay $4.99 for these, and as you can see, this was reduced at one time. You get 20 of these, okay, in here. And these are just to twist onto little favor packages, I think that's what these are for. So I just took the little twisty tie here and made sure it was nice and tight, and then I'm just going to cut this off, leaving just a little bit here, and I'm just going to kind of hide it, going to bend it like this, alright? And set this here. And then you're going to need your third element, okay? Now, I chose these. Let me set this aside for a minute. I chose these from Hobby Lobby. No, not Hobby Lobby, I'm sorry. I chose these from Big Lots. And there's another little skate too that goes on here, but I took that off because we're going to use that on our little candy box. But these were regular $5.99. I happened to be there when all of their Christmas stuff was 50% off. So I got this for half of $5.99. Now they also have some really cute little miniature ornaments like this at Walmart. So you could choose one from there. Any of the stores that have the little cards of miniature ornaments in the Christmas section, you know what I'm talking about. So, alright, so I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to move this out of the way, and here is our little ice skate, okay? And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need some double-sided tape, and I might need the pop dots as well from the Dollar Tree. So, hold on for a second, please. Okay, so on the back of this little skate, I put one little pop dot. This is from Dollar Tree, okay? And I folded the little string here at the top. I'm going to hide it under the belly band, the string. At least that's my plan. Okay. And then I can set this right here. I already peeled off the other piece of paper on the pop dot. And right there. Okay, it's perfect. And so then for the top here, I also placed another pop dot here in the middle, okay, and I'm going to place this right about here, okay, and then I placed a piece of double-sided craft tape, and I'm just going to put it right here in the middle. I'm going to slide this under one of the tips of the snowflakes, because when you do that, let me show you. Sorry about that. It's my phone. When you do that, one of these looks like it's the middle of the bow here. So it gives it a little added decoration. Now, since I can't leave well enough alone, I'm going to try to put a little rhinestone right there on that little star. Sorry about my voice today. It's a little gravelly. And so I'm going to use one of these, maybe a light blue. Okay? And you don't have to do this, but it's just if you want to. It's sticky. It's an adhesive one, so there we go. So I don't know if it needed it, but so let me hold this up right here. Pull this up a little bit, and this is the way it looks, and I think this would make a lovely little gift for anyone. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to stay tuned. I'll be posting more videos, and after Thanksgiving, I'm going to try my best to post 2 videos a week, because I like to do a lot of little things at Christmas time, and it may not be big enough to actually do a video on, but it's fun, and I think you guys might enjoy it. So I'm going to make that my goal after Thanksgiving, so I hope I can continue with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you take care, and God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye.